Incorrys uses break-even cost analysis, also known as full cycle cost, to forecast future natural gas supply and prices, and to determine where capital investment, or CapEx, will be focused and where investment and production will decline. In the North American market, with intense competition for CapEx and return on investment, break-even costs are a critical tool in comparing investment opportunities by individual production basins. Incorrys breaks down natural gas costs into 7 major components. 1. Cost of capital or producer return. 2. Basis differential. 3. Operating cost. 4. Royalties and production taxes. 5. General and administration, G&A, or overhead. 6. Finding and development, F&D. And 7. Unlike our crude oil break-even costs, natural gas break-even costs can benefit from a liquids uplift, which is proceeds from the sale of natural gas liquids, or NGLs, produced with the raw gas. Liquids uplift can materially reduce the overall cost of natural gas production in some basins where liquids are present. Incorrys estimated F&D, operational, and capital costs based on analysis of 275 projects from investor presentations and other publicly available material. We then generate production maps and calculate drilling areas based on well coordinates and productivity obtained from public databases to determine initial productivity, estimated ultimate recovery per well, and finally, break-even costs on a US dollar per MCF basis. From this analysis, Incorrys generated both North American and Western Canadian natural gas cost curves that show natural gas break-even costs versus resource for all major producing basins in the US, that would be Permian, Marcellus, Eagle Ford, Haynesville, and Utica, and in Western Canada, mainly Montney, Alberta Deep Basin, and Duvernay. Some of the key findings include total remaining natural gas resources for the 5 major U.S. basins are estimated at over 1,400 trillion cubic feet, or TCF, 83% of which are at break-even costs of $4 an MCF and below. The Western Canada Sedimentary Basin has remaining resources of almost 600 trillion cubic feet, 96% of which are at $4 and lower. Incorrys analysis also shows North America has over 550 TCF of associated gas, which is virtually zero cost as this gas is produced as a byproduct of crude oil production. This chart shows the results of Incorrys natural gas break-even costs analysis by both cost component and major US and Canadian basin. As you can see, it really highlights the significant impact that liquids uplift can have on the overall break-even cost of natural gas, the net cost of which is shown with the white triangles. Some of the key findings show Duvernay in Western Canada has the lowest break-even cost at under 70 cents an MCF, due to having the highest liquids uplift of about $2.30 an MCF, although it does have limited resources in liquids-rich areas compared to other basins. Utica, in the U.S. Northeast, has the lowest break-even cost in the U.S. at just over $1.90 an MCF, again mainly attributed to a liquids uplift of about $1.50. Canadian plays generally have lower break-even costs than the U.S., partly due to lower F&D and operating costs, and on average lower royalties and taxes. The Canadian-US dollar exchange rate also contributes. Although Haynesville and Marcellus Northeast wells in the U.S. are highly productive, these basins mainly produce dry gas, and therefore they don't benefit from liquids uplift. As such, their break-even costs are in the $3.40 to $3.50 range. The Permian, located in Texas, has the highest break-even cost at almost $5.70 an MCF, due to less productive natural gas wells currently being drilled, as they focus on oil wells that do produce associated gas. Other basins and plays in the US and Canada currently have very limited drilling, as the break-even cost in these areas is much higher than the active major basins examined. North America is blessed with a considerable endowment of natural gas. Including associated gas, there is 2,300 trillion cubic feet at break-even costs of $4 or less. Based on current production rates, this is enough natural gas to meet both domestic and export demand for many decades to come.